Okay, so we do another one. Yeah, so we got that clickety clack. Let me just, bruh. Okay, so today, as you can see, I am podcasting by myself. Once again, as usual, I'm doing things on my own because, people can't always make it. I mean, we hope they can, we hope for the best, but that is what I call wishful thinking, you know what I'm saying? So what update do I have for everybody today? It's how about we start with what happened today? I never have a structure towards things, so I'm gonna try and remember it off the top of my head. Oh gosh. Let's see. What do I have? Do I not have anything to say? Do I not have anything to talk about today? See, this is what I hate about doing things by yourself, is that you want to do these things, but then there's nobody to, when they say if you want something done, you have to do it yourself. You can't depend on people. Yeah, I think people need to learn how to, this is completely random, but how to use a public restroom. After you go to the toilet, what do you usually do? Some people, they'll go in, they'll take a shit, take a piss, and then when they're done, they walk out. Some people don't even wash their fucking hands. Yeah, I'm talking random stuff. I'm suddenly tired. But oh yes, that's what I want to talk about. So I had a topic in mind, and it's about the realities of the corporate world. And what I wanted to title this video is the facade, corporate facade. Let's call it a corporate facade, so to speak. So there are many people out there who may not yet be in the corporate world, but are trying their utmost in order to reach their goal of working in the corporate world. But what they don't understand, and what they'll only understand once they actually go through it, because you can tell people 1,000 times, they will still, we don't like to prevent certain things. We'll go through it and then afterwards look for help. So it's like prevention is better than cure is not the case in this circumstance. So it's like people rather take painkillers as opposed to vitamins. So vitamins are there to prevent certain illnesses, but people don't like taking vitamins. They'll rather get sick and then take painkillers and try to get better that way. Whereas if they had taken their vitamins to begin with, they might not have had the problem of becoming sick and having to take the painkillers, if that makes sense. So what's the point I was making? We were talking about the corporate world. Yeah, let me get on that one. So the reality is that for most people in their lifetime, they will try and climb the corporate ladder, but then eventually they hit the ceiling. Metaphorically speaking, for those of you that's taking me literally, they'll hit the ceiling and then they can't seem to go beyond that level in their careers, and they just feel stuck there, and they no longer experience any growth. So, and the bad thing about that is when you get stuck, you get lazy, you get despondent. Sometimes your performance can drop drastically from what you were usually known for and your capabilities. And also just trusting people in the corporate world is a very difficult thing to do, because people will stab you in the back just so that they can climb the ranks. You know, they will pretend to be your friend one day, and then the next day they'll pull the rug from under your feet and throw you under the bus. I have had that happen to me with someone. Not gonna mention names, but every time I think about this, every time it comes to mind, whenever I get that thought or reminder of this person, my blood boils like I want to bust his fucking jaw or something like that. But you know, you can't do that. You need to keep tranquility and stay peaceful, and you know, you need to maintain your reputation at the workplace, because your reputation is everything. You fuck that up and you are fucked for life, possibly. Yeah. So it would be nicer to have this conversation with somebody sitting right here, but I'm having it by myself right now. It seems to be the case most of the time. What else is there to say about that? But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys for tuning in, for being here. I just wanted to give this a test, because this is where the guest will be sitting, you know, in this podcast. And I may not be on camera, because I only have one camera, so the camera is going to be focused on the guest, and I'll just be on the other microphone. You'll be able to hear me, but you won't be able to see me. So, yeah. So we're doing a test, mic check, shadow's good, lighting's good, background's good. And I'm excited. I'm excited for future things. If you have any ideas of topics that you'd like us to discuss on this podcast, feel free to comment them suggestions down in the comment section. A link to the podcast is in the description box down below. You can find us on Spotify. You can find us on Apple Music. You can find us on YouTube. You can find us on the Twitch. You can find us on all the platforms. I don't know what that was. I'm going insane. Yeah. So that's it from me. Until next time. Safe.